Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. Today I will take you for an adulting day. It's not a fun day. If you follow me on TikTok, you probably know already, but every month I plan 5 days that each has a different purpose, and the first day is an adulting day. One of those days is also a vision board day. If you watched my previous video about the software concert, that was a vision board day, and today we are doing an adulting day. It is not really a fun day, but I kind of make it fun by going to a cafe, for example, to do all my work. So I will take you along with me and I will explain everything to you step by step. I've just recorded this voiceover before twice, and every time something's been going wrong, so here we are doing it the third time and hopefully the last. This adulting day is just a day to get all of my adulting stuff together, as you can tell by the name. I always put things off when it comes to adulting, so I've decided instead of trying to get through it in a month a few times, I will just have a one day where I will suffer through it all and just do all of my adulting stuff then. Now, as dreadful as this day is, I try to make it a bit more fun, for example by going to a cafe to do all my work. This place is called Seesaw Cafe in Manchester. I come here all the time now. I love it so much because every time I go there, there's just all of those creative people working on all of their creative stuff. You can actually get a membership as well to get access to other workspaces and studios, and they have loads of cool events. This isn't anyhow sponsored, by the way. I just really like that place. Anyway, let's get on with the adulting stuff. First thing I do is budgeting, and as awful as it sounds, I really like my spreadsheets and how I put them together, and so I actually really enjoy doing that. If you don't know how to do such spreadsheets, let me know. I will make a video for you, but I really just keep it very simple. And because I only use card, it's really easy for me to keep track as well because all of my transactions are on the card. So the first thing I do is I take all of those transactions from the month and I just calculate them down, count them down into different categories like transport and groceries and rent and so on, to see how much I've spent for different categories and to see where I need to spend less in the next month. So once I've counted down all of those expenses, I plan out expenses for the next month where I set myself the budget for specific categories. I usually do this adulting day around a payday because obviously it helps me deal with all of the finances and budgeting, and I know how much money I have to actually budget for the next month, and also it's at the end of the month so I can also plan the next month on that day. While I'm already at budgeting, I also do all of my paying rent and bills and putting out the savings and stuff like that, because the sooner I do it, the sooner I put that money away. It's like they were never on my bank account, like I never had them to spare in the first place. So that also is a really good saving tip. I like to keep it on a separate bank account, or if you have a Monzo account, you can have different pots you can put it into. That money just doesn't exist. I don't see that money. It's just out of sight, out of mind, and I can just spend whatever I have left. Now, once I'm done with budgeting, I go into a meal plan because that is also kind of connected with budgeting. I set myself about £40 a week for my food, and since I've started making actual meal plans, I've actually managed to save a lot of money because I only buy the ingredients that I need and some snacks. But we don't talk about that. Now, meal planning is something I do weekly, not just monthly, because I can't plan ahead as much for a whole month. I don't even know what I want to eat tomorrow, never mind in a month. After that, I get to my favorite part, which is monthly planning, and I really like it because I love to sit with my planner, write everything and just color it and make it so cute. The first thing I plan for the month is those 5 days a month, which adulting day is one of those days. I will do a separate videos for each of them, but just to kind of give you an idea, those 5 days is adulting day, vision board day, inner child day, friends and family day, and self-care or no plans day. After that, I also planned that one fun thing for the month, usually for the month ahead. If you want to go to like theater or concerts, you usually have to plan ahead. The next thing is I also check with any sort of birthdays or dates I need to remember in that month. And the last thing is my content plan. I plan myself all of the content for the whole month. And then after that favorite bit of mine, that whole monthly planning, I go to the worst bit of the day, which is doing all of the boring stuff like answering the emails and all of that stuff that I basically put off the whole time. This month it was logging into my pension account because I am that old now, and also it was filling out this holiday form. I am really bad with them. I hate filling them out. I didn't really know how to plan all of my holidays for a whole year, but I sat down and I somehow managed and I did it. The next part of this day is not something that I always do on adulting days. Sometimes I do it on my self-care day or even some other days. Obviously I do it more than once a month, but that's cleaning. My room really needed some cleaning, so I did it on that day. I used that occasion. It's just the regular hoovering and wiping down, and it is a kindly reminder for you now to wash your bed sheets. When was the last time you washed your bed sheets? And the last thing I do for this adulting day, it's something I didn't do before, but obviously we're in the new year now, and that is catching up with goals. And I use this occasion to kind of do a whole monthly summary. So the first thing is, what was the fun thing I did this month? The second one is, what did I learn this month? The third thing is, what is my focus for the next month and what are my goals for the next month? Other than the goals for the whole year, I also like to have goals for each month. The next thing is just my content creator thing. It's just stats check. So I'm checking how many videos I posted or photos on Instagram or TikToks. The next thing is obviously the goals check that I mentioned before. So I just go through each goal that I have for this year. And the last thing, if you've seen my goal setting video, you will also know what it is about. But the last thing is just, did I live my life this month? So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video somehow helped you and inspired you to get all of those mundane tasks and all of those things we don't like doing, cram it in one day and just have all of it done for the month. If it did help you, please let me know down in the comments, or if you have any more ideas about what you would add to this day or how you are dealing with adulting. I do really encourage you to comment down below, because I really want this place to be a nice, safe community where we can all share our ideas and help each other out. If you enjoyed this video, please like it so I know I can make more of those for you. And thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you soon.